Well, hello there, Hoop Group family. I'm Eve with the baby's booty, and tonight we are going to answer the question about whether or not you can bling with an easy press. Now, when we talk about an easy press, we're talking about the handheld heat press that you can order from Amazon. That will or Cricket, or I can't think of anywhere else other than Amazon and Cricket, but both options are handheld only. So like there's the regular heat press where you pull the handle down, that's clamshell and it folds flat on a hinge, or there's the other type which is usually swing away, where you pull the handle down and it lowers down flat and you can raise it back up and it swings out of the way and you put your item on the heat press, that type situation. We're not talking about those type of heat presses. We're talking about the handheld travel kind. So whether that will be the Cricut Easy Press, which is 9 by 9 or something like that, or a little bit larger. They even have smaller versions. They have the Cricut Mini Press, but you also can go on Amazon and find regular handheld presses. Speaking of which, before I show you this press, I need to drop the link in the description because I don't have it in the description and I need it in there because I was quite surprised. So I want to talk about that with you guys, do a little bit of blinging because this weekend I'm worn slap out. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm so tired. I might go to sleep on myself because I have been babysitting, which technically it ain't babysitting, it's kid sitting all weekend. I have the grandbabies here, two of them, one is 8, one is 10. And then intermittently in betwixt and in between, the supervisor was here as well. And so I'm worn out. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. And I want to go to sleep with my heating blanket and ball all the way up and knock all the way out. That's exactly what I want to do. And that's what I'm going to do. So we gonna talk and then we're gonna get the heck up out of here. All right. So it's good to see you. Thank you so very much for coming to hang out with me. I appreciate you so very much. Um, I also want to touch base with the quilters in here or the folks who like fabric because my guests have been flabbered this weekend. Because I knew about something but then didn't really realize what this something was until I actually got a taste of it. And it's like, bruh, are you kidding me? And so got in trouble this weekend. At any rate, let's get into the chats and say hi to some folks real quick. I want to say hi to Miss Gail Designs. Welcome. Thank you for being here, Miss Gail. And awesome to see you. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Then we also have EE Handmade with Love. Welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. I appreciate you being here. We have Knick Knack Nurse. Hey, neighbor. Welcome. And then we have Miss 143. Thank you so very much. And thank you very much for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Always a pleasure. Monique Johnson. Welcome. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Miss Linda Gray. Miss Linda Gray. Oh, my God. It makes no sense, Miss Linda. It really doesn't. But thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Between you and Miss Chris Smith, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm not going to win. I'm just not going to win. XL Media Designs, welcome, Greg. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member, Greg. Why? I've been showing the Mr. Your Superhero Designs, and we have been like, whoa, like the bling is insane. So thank you very much for sharing those on TikTok so that I can show them to him. Pamela Scott, welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Group member. We also have Lachey. Hey, Lachey, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us tonight, my dear. Good to have you here. Miss Ethel Smith Ames, I was going to call you. You know what? I was going to call you. It's been a week. Yikes. I'm ashamed. I need to call you. I need to call several people, but with grandbabies here, it's like my mind is in a zillion different directions. One person of which I have to call and haven't, and I'm ashamed. But Miss Ethel, it's good to have you here, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I hope all is well with you and with Papa. DB, welcome. Thank you for being here. Sister Heart Crafts, welcome, Miss Teresa. Thank you for being here, for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Boyd Apparel and Designs, welcome. Thank you for being here. Hey, Kevin, welcome. And thank you for being here. Hello. Good to see you. Nicole H. Hey, honey, welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Crafting on a dime with Shay Shay. Hey, Miss Pinky Perfect person, how are you? Welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate you being here. It's funny, you guys. Hey, Crafty Leo, my husband was asking how you was doing. Welcome and thank you for being and how the our internet niece is doing too. Hope the both of you are well and thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Miss Evelyn, welcome. Thank you for being here. Give Papa a hug. And Donzel, welcome. Thank you for being here. Appreciate having you in our chat. Cheryl Green, welcome. Thank you so much for being here as well. We also have Josette Lovercheck. Welcome. Thank you very much for being a YouTube Hoop Group member and thanks for being here. Dr. A Inclusion. Like the name. Welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us tonight. I appreciate you being here. Anna Smith, welcome. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Thank you for being here. Hi, Sheila Cushionberry. Welcome. Thank you for being here. And I appreciate you moderating for me tonight because when I tell you he is back there with them kids, oh my God. So I doubt I'm going to have my second moderator. Matter of fact, I'm looking, he's not even logged in. So we on our own, fam. We on our own. So I'm going to stop right there because no, actually I'm not. Lori Campbell, welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. And hi, Patricia, welcome. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. I loved the beanies. They were super duper cute. And it's just been awesome sauce seeing you. And I hate I didn't take the class. I should have I had grandbabies. I couldn't have took the class if I wanted to. I love my babies, y'all. I love my babies. But when I tell y'all the heifer be tired by the end of the day, I'll be tired by the end of the day. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll down. Hopefully I don't miss you guys too bad, but I need to talk to y'all. Oh, Miss Gail. Absolutely love it here. Remember for 30 months. Where's my bell? That boy done. Oh no, yeah, he got a hold of my bell. He got a hold of my bell, y'all. Lord have mercy. I can't have that. Let me see. What that boy do with my bell? He is a mess. He'll come in here with his cute self and touch stuff. I gotta back up, but it's wrapped in plastic. So I gotta unwrap the plastic to ring the bell. I guess Soup said the old bell wasn't good enough. I need to ring this one. Thank you, Miss Gail, for being for 30 months. Y'all funny. Yeah. Oh, that bell seems louder or something. What's going on? I might have to ring that bell. Go, Soup. All right, let's see. I gotta ring the bell for myself too. Greg, Excel Media Design for 30 months. Y'all funny. Yeah, thank you, Greg. Appreciate you. And for being here and doing your membership chat. Lena Doyle, welcome, my love. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. So let me talk to y'all for a minute. I know we usually, there's some folks in here that I'm sure would rather, us jump right into it. I will hug him next time I see him, Miss Evelyn. I sure will with his cute self. He is a silly Billy. I have been exposed to a website. Sorry, YouTube channel. YouTube channel, y'all. So follow me. If you have an addiction, they tell you not to go to the places that encourage your addiction. And they tell you if you go to, you know what? This is hearsay from what I see on TV because I've never been addicted to anything that I needed to go to a support group for or admitted to it. I'll just say that I haven't admitted to it. But anyway, from what I've seen and heard, you're not supposed to go around the people and all of that jazz that you indulged with and exposed you to bad things, right? Okay. Follow me. Why? There is a YouTube channel called So Yeah. If you've heard of it, say yes in the chat. And I'm not, okay, so I've heard of them. I've been there because it's been shown to me in my recommendations in the past. And I've seen it and I've clicked on it and I was like, oh yeah, okay, that's cool. And I watch for half a second or two, a couple of minutes, and then I click off and go on about my business. See, all y'all are wrong. All of you. All of you that are saying yes, you're wrong. Okay? You're wrong. You're wrong. You trifling. Okay? Because, and then the biggest, okay, so folk got bad, folk be out here saying that I'm an enabler and that I'm, or no, or I'm the, what am I, supplier? I don't know what they be saying I am, because I'm just such a decent person. I keep to myself. I'm quiet and I don't cause no kind of problems. And I got folks texting me saying, ooh, go to this channel and look at what they got. Chad. Spilling the diversity of member for 30 months. Y'all funny. Yes. Thank you so very much for doing your milestone chat. EE Handmade with Love is a member, new member to the channel. Yes, honey. Yes. Congratulations. Thanks for coming to hang out with us on a more permanent basis. That is so cool. Thank you. So, plug, supplier, whatever. Okay, Monique Johnson, whatever. Because I have folks texting me like, go look at this. Da, 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 da. So I goes. And of course, when I go, what I would have wanted is gone. Right. So I was like, yeah, holler. All the R's. Hey, 755. So I'm sitting here like, okay, well, that's the Lord telling me no. Well, I signed up for them when I was there. And got a notification, oh, they're on and they're doing blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I'll go check it out. Oh, thank you, Oreo Mouse. Y'all, it makes no sense. It really don't. I got enough fabric. Why am I on there? Why? And they show all the pretty fabrics. And it's like, ooh, and we got this, and you can do so much of this for this much money. And I'm like, ooh, that's not bad. That's a good deal. And I can't. Okay. Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me curating my collection. What? What? What is you talking about? So I can't even tell you what I have because it ain't been shipped yet. But let's just say I'm in the doghouse again for a little bit. Thank God he ain't in here moderating, because at least now I can be free and tell y'all that I was bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. And every number that I saw that I wanted, I put my number in the chat and told them that I wanted it. And it don't make no kind of sense, because I'm gonna have more fabric than what I need and more fabric than what I need, because it's crazy and it ain't right. And I just needed y'all to know that. So, oh my gosh, if you've never been to Sew Yeah, go to Sew Yeah. And it's just like I said it, SEW, yeah, YEAH. It's a YouTube channel and they trifling too. They be having quilt patterns, fabric by the bundle, but fabric bundles. That be just, I mean, y'all, it's just not right. And it's hard on a pimp out here. It really is. It's hard. It's hard, and I have little resistance to temptation. I just do. So anyway. So yeah. Fern, don't fall for the okie doke. I'm telling you. It's just, it don't make no sense. I shopped Deborah Browning. It makes no sense. I shopped and I shopped hard. And because I told y'all about the devil's lair back in the day, right? Melody Thomas, thank you for becoming a member. Y'all funny. Yes. Holler. Welcome. I need to put y'all under, instead of saying who group members, saying the supervisor crew or something, because y'all coming up under the supervisor. They just don't know it. So yeah, it's I just so yeah. I'm telling y'all, it's hard, and okay, so going back to the devil's lair. I don't know if y'all remember the devil's lair, but if you don't, I'm gonna give you a refresher, because I am very proud of myself. I let my membership to the Devil's Lair expire. Okay. I was tired of getting fussed at. So the Devil's Lair was this company called MacBid, and it's not all over. It's only in certain places. And unfortunately, I have one right around the corner from my house. And MacBid is an online bidding website that they sell Amazon returns. Now, part of the other reason why I let it expire is because a couple of times that I got stuff from them, more than a couple of times, their stuff was like broken or pieces, vital pieces were missing. I didn't like that. That wasn't cool. But usually I didn't have any issues out of their stuff. Um, and I tend to get the insurance. So if something was wrong with it, I just take it right back and they just credit it back to my account minus a couple of fees or whatever. But it's when I tell you they had some of everything, they had some of everything. All right. And I was shopping hard when it first started and I stayed on the broke train and he wasn't hearing it. He was like, you're going to stop this. And so I let the membership expire. Well, I kind of stopped shopping there before that because I was tired of getting fussed at. So I let it expire. But now I done traded it for So Yeah, and he don't even know about it. That ain't helping because he needs to know so that I can be held accountable because I'm irresponsible with that. So anyway, y'all. No worries. Enjoy the bushes, Miss Joyce. I understand. Storefronts, yeah, there are some storefronts here as well. There's another one I've never been. I intend to not go because I can't. I can't, y'all. I got enough. So anyway, but when I tell you the fabric I got was pretty, I'm so excited. It's so pretty. Okay, calm down. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now in life. So yeah, so if you haven't heard of them, please go check them out. So yeah, SEWYEAH. It's a family, and they have I guess a quilt shop. Because they make their own batting, is what I heard him say last night. I need to try it. As if I know, because I don't know regular batting. I wouldn't know the difference because I'm just now starting to quilt. But anyway, so go check them out. They're very nice people. They hold up a fabric, or not hold it up, but put a fabric on the camera, and they're like, "This is item number 263. If you want it, then you type in 263, and as your name populates in the chat, they'll say, okay, baby's booty, um, uh, Miss Evelyn, and Kai, you all get it. That was only 3 bolts of that, so you got not bolts, but 3 flats of that. So you guys have it, and that's sold out. Here's the next fabric, and that's how they do, and they go through it. They started out with five 5 yard bundles, 5 yard flats is what they started out with, and it was, if I'm remembering correctly, it was 5 yards for like $35. All of the fabric, and it was batiks. They started out with batiks, and then they went to other stuff. And so, anyway, long story short, I have fabric coming as if I needed any. And but the day before that, they had patterns, quilt patterns, and so I got some of those. But yeah, y'all, it's just like, hey, Uni, welcome. Hey, honey bunny. Vegas, that's where he said he was. They have quilt shops in Vegas and Alaska. Now, I don't know about Alaska, but I do know they were in Vegas. They were talking about Vegas. Every month they give away 2 gift certificates, one for 6,500 and one for 2,000. Good Lord. That's cool. Didn't know that. The quilted cow. Never heard of the quilted cow. See, NBA the creators, y'all trifling. Why is you telling me about most stuff? Especially with a name I'm gonna remember. The quilted cow, I'm gonna remember that. So now I gotta go look them up. Oh, I don't need it. Oh, anyway, hey Karen D, how you doing, honey? Welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube group member. So anyway, that's where I'm at with that quilting. I'm so ready to quilt. It makes absolutely no sense, but every time I turn around, I'm swamped. So I had the babies this weekend. Been having fun with them. They wanted to come and say hi, but about 10 minutes before I went live, they got the horse playing in there. Somebody got hurt. somebody started crying. So long story short, they are back there with grandpa watching something, and they're not coming in here to say hello. So there's that. Now, I want to show y'all something that I found out that I did not know because I never opened it. Oh, well, actually, I got to ring the bell for something too. It's the perfect place for a heifer, right? So, I have been on, and I kind of need to open this and make sure that it's right. So I have been on a search because my absolute favorite, and then we'll get into, I gotta set the thing to cut the template out. Shit, I ain't even done that yet. So the sewing, I'm gonna cut out the template, but I'm talking to you right now about sewing, right? So the sewing machine that I have was given to me. My absolute favorite sewing machine on the planet was given to me. Matter of fact, my husband bought me a brand new Janome some years ago. And I had this Singer sewing machine. He bought me a Janome. I was like, let's kick the Singer to the curb, use the Janome. Janome broke after like a year. I went back to the Singer. Singer been sewing through bricks ever since. So I don't have any issues with my Singer. But it's older. This particular model that I have was especially made for classroom use. It's a Singer, and it was made for the classroom, period. So I absolutely, hey, Angel B, I absolutely love, oh, that's right, Greg, that's right. I love this sewing machine. Greg, congratulations on your new laser machine. Holla. Yes, Greg, yes. Holla. Congratulations. That's a big baby. That's a big baby. Hey Shayna. Hey Shayna. Welcome. Is the top cafe? What's cafe? Devil Browning. I don't know what that is. Are you talking to me? You might not be talking to me because I wasn't looking at the screen either. So, but my favorite sewing machine is a Singer, and it's made for the classroom. And the little thing that holds the spool of thread on the top was had some damage to it. And then hey Delonda, the thingy that guides the thread on the back part of it. Hey CJ Spice, welcome. The part that guides the thread got bent and damaged as well. Hey, Blessed Hands by Lillian, welcome. And so I've been looking for parts and stuff. Y'all, I found one new in the box. I don't understand how the designer kept. Oh, I don't know, Deborah Browning. I don't know designers and stuff yet. So I don't know. But if I'm not I don't know. I don't remember them saying a designer now that you mention it. But I did say it was batik. Big floral fabric. Wait a minute. Are you talking about that fabric that I just moved? That's not what I got off of that website, though. I mean, off of, so yeah. This right here. Is this what you're talking about? Yeah, this is, yeah. Yeah, this is. But this is not, I didn't get this off of So Yeah. I got this at the quilt shop that I went to do the event at a weekend or so ago. That's where I got that from. Yes, Miss Evelyn, new in the box. And I don't understand how, even though I don't think they sent the box, but it was new. Oh, cool. So I ordered it because the piece on the back and the top was messed up. But how about the same day I found a replacement top to my sewing machine? So I have that as well. And I was gonna try and fix my sewing machine with y'all, but then I was like, they don't want to see that. So I didn't kick that idea to the curb, because I did find out something else that was super cool about something that I had no idea. So I wanted to show y'all that because I thought it was kind of cool. HTV Runt is out here doing the thing. I don't know if y'all know that or not. HTV Runt is doing the things. Okay, they got their stuff together. And I didn't know how much together they had their stuff. They got their stuff together. Yep, this is the box. I was wrong. I was wrong. See, I am not. I'm usually wrong. I'm usually wrong. But anyway. So here it is. The whole box, y'all. What? How? School model. It's even got the Singer Sewing Company label on it. That's cool. Cool. I was reading the label. So, anyways, I'll tell you the model here in a minute. But like I said, I got it because the my sewing machine, I'll show you the parts that's broken on it. Well, not broken, but damaged. And so I had to keep kind of playing with it or whatever in order to get it to do what I needed it to do. Thank you, Shayla. Get this thing out of here. I'm struggling to get this sucker out of here. Has it ever been taken out? Probably not. Let's turn it upside down. Let's do it this way. This sucker is wedged. Do you hear me? Oh, I see why it's wedged. Uh-oh. Like the supervisor say, uh-oh. No, that wasn't why I was wedged. Y'all seeing me struggle live on YouTube. Who wants to see somebody struggle? Whee! Okay, well, tune in. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go on. Like this YouTube channel where she can't get a simple sewing machine out of a box because she's weak. I didn't want to tell the original box, but I'm gonna have to. Cause I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? There we go. Ta-da! Unboxing. Who knew this was gonna happen tonight? All right. So, oh shoot! Not the book. Not the book. Holler. Didn't really need that though. I've been using this stuff for years. Okay. So here is the sewing machine, right? Here's the sewing machine. This is the presser. I mean, not presser foot, the sewing, the pedal to make it go, go, gadget, go. Right? Oh, neato. It came with needles and everything. Lord, go see there. Well, I guess it should because of the classroom. Needles and some extra feet. I'll fool with that later. Here is the extension tray thingamabobby. And then the foot. But that ain't what I want to show y'all. So on mine, this part, this here is, it keeps catching the spool because it's damaged. It's all ate up and stuff. I don't know how it could have gotten damaged like that. Because it was like that when I got it. And I don't know what the heck them chaps was doing to that sewing machine, but whatever. And this part, this guide's the tension for the thread. As you thread it, this was it's broken. It's to the side. And so I was like, oh, my baby. And I broke this one. on that. But I found this whole top part and found it on eBay. So I ordered this and then ordered that. So I have this as not backup. I'm probably going to use this one because it's time for my other baby to get a tune up. So as soon as I can get her tuned up, then I'm gonna get her tuned up, and then use this one for now. So that's why I got it. Because if you are going, if you do a lot of sewing, I don't do a lot of sewing yet. I intend to, but I do love to sew. And when I'm ready to sew, I want my stuff to be on and popping because it's nothing more like for instance, today I had a project that I wanted to work on and it's better suited for this machine. But I have to do some tune-up work to that. And I've been putting it off. I have been putting it off. So if y'all have been watching and I've been doing some embroidery stuff and I'm using everything else other than that, it's because I need to tune it up. I haven't done it. And I was using this for cheerleading stuff. The bags that have sequins on them, so there's sequins all in the bottom of it and stuff like that. And it needs a tune up, and I haven't done it. I haven't oiled it, nothing. So that's why I haven't been using it. And it's frustrating because when I go and I'm like, oh, I need to use, and I'm like, oh, I can't use it. I haven't done a tune up. So that's why I have a backup, an air and a spare, basically. Same with those over there. So I've been using the 6 needle instead of using my 15 needle, which is crazy. But yeah, I got a new sewing machine. It's old, but it's new. This is a Singer 5830C. 5830C is in cat. That's what this is. And it is a school sewing. It's made for a sewing class. And it has all the little, a lot of little bells and whistles and whatnot to it for back in the day. None of the newfangled stuff. There's no computer screen, none of that stuff on here. I'm trying to break it again. Oh my God. So yeah, but anyway, that's what I got. Thank you. Over here trying to shop and look at Eve at the same time. Girl, I'm telling you, I've been shopping everything. It don't make no kind of sense. I'm gonna check the chat. Everything digital. So that's the other thing I've been working on because I know there's a lot of stuff I need to do. So I've been like, there's things that I know I told people I would do and I haven't done it. And the good old days where you get a physical manual, right? And it's annoying to me because I'll forget. Like, I kid you not. That's why I tell people, I try to say, make sure you get your order right. Because if you need me to change something, I'm probably going to forget. I know I told somebody something at Bling Fest. I told her, remind me because I will forget. I said, don't feel like you bothering me. Just remind me because I will forget. And so I know there was somebody that I've been meaning to do something and I know I forgot. So I have to finish that. And I've been, Shayna, you was a member, wasn't you? Anyway, thank you, Shayna, for being a member. Holla. Y'all funny. Yeah, thank you. homemade, right. I put the blade up. My brain told, see, you see what I'm saying? Squirrel, line squirrel. Was just I have a distracted brain. So somebody else was saying put the blade away. I know, right? Sorry. Hey, Angel B, if you still in here. Yeah, I stopped to read the box. I can't remember why I read the box, but I stopped to read the box. I hope y'all have been doing good. Okay, come on. So anyways, let me show y'all something else that I did not know that's going to help us. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing cutting. There was a new design that, okay, I think I'm cut up. I have a Bernina Last Mechanic 1008 after getting rid of my old Singer. Nice. Anita Creations. Congratulations on your thing. Okay. All right. So I think I'm caught up with that. Remind you of something from Bling Fest, but I keep forgetting too. Oh, send me an email, Brandy, because I'm gonna forget. Hey, just gifted. How are you? Where did you get that red line machine from, Charlotte? No, I got it from I got it directly from the company. They're out of Texas. Not San Antonio. No, is it No, it's not San Antonio. It's hold on. They're out of Texas. And the other side of Texas, not the closest to me, the other side. And I got up with them and they sent it out years ago. Years. Because I've been here I have been in this house 5 years. I could not believe it. Going on 5 years. Or is it just now past 5? Yeah, past 5 years. This is going on my 6th year. I didn't know that because I moved there during COVID. And dang, that was 6 years, going on 6 years ago. This is just insane. Because I remember anyway, sorry. I keep talking and I'll keep talking about all kind of crazy stuff. And I know people be like, oh my God, when are we gonna do something? I'm just saying. Stuff pops in my head all the time. My brain does not turn off. A couple of things I needed to look at. What was I supposed to be looking up just now? Red line, Texas. Let me look at the state of Texas. Not Austin, not San Antonio. It is not San Angelo. Somewhere over on that side of Texas. I don't see it, so I don't remember what it is, but it's over on that side somewhere. Because I thought about going out there and it did not work. So, and let me look this up on Amazon because I need y'all to find. If you're interested in a heat press, a portable heat press, I need you to see this one. I need you to see this one because I was like, bro, are you serious right now? HTV. Here it is. 10 by 10 heat press. So let me put the link in the description, and then I'm going to also put it in the description. HTV. What is this called? Heat press machine. Oops, sorry. I think I'm typing in y'all's ear. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Why did that just do that? Oh, I know why it did that. Sorry, y'all. Give me a sec. I could have swore I just hit get the link. Copy the link. Hang on, y'all. I cannot believe that it just did that. That was crazy. Oh, I guess I didn't. Okay. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to put it in the description. All right. So let's go look at this heat press because I was tripping. Hey, Sean. El Paso. Thank you, Chris Smith. Evelyn, thank you. No, I did not know there was a service place in Charlotte for the red line. But this is the question. Do I want to pack that up and take it down there to them? Absolutely not. Because that machine is heavy. We took Blessing, the brother, to where we bought it from and had them service it. And that was the struggle to me. He was able to carry it. I don't know that he'll be willing to carry it again. Because we both getting older and it's hard to carry stuff. Hey, Jesse. But let me show y'all this heat press real quick. Hold on. Let me flip you over to the cutting table. And I found this heat press because I was prepping for Bling Fest this year. Way earlier in the year wait a minute. When was that? Let me see. Because that'll tell you back when I was prepping, because it was then. This was December 2024. I was already making plans for Bling Fest 2025, which is that's what we do. We haven't found a location yet, but we are still working on it. But I knew Hey, Karen Murray. I knew that we had the two heat presses. I had my two HTV runts, right? I had I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I had the purple HTV runt in 2024 and the white HTV runt. But I knew I wanted two purple HTV runts at Bling Fest 2025. And for somehow when I was looking up HTV runt purple, it pulled this up, right? And I was like, oh, shoot, that's adorable. It's purple. I want it because it's purple, right? Knowing full well that I was like, I don't use a manual heat press. I said, but if I needed to, I could. No, I hope I didn't freeze. I might have froze. Miss Gail, you know what? And I probably should have started my show with that because we've been having internet issues. The cable went out, so I'm on a different internet right now. So hopefully it won't be too bad. Okay, so this is purple, and I was like, oh Lord, gotta have it. So I got it. But then I come across this one, and this is purple too. I'm gonna show it to you, but I'm not gonna use this one tonight. But this was HTV Run. And I said I was gonna take these with me to Bling Fest, and that way I'll have purple handheld presses just in case we need them. Did not take them to Bling Fest, by the way, but I did get two purple hat presses for Bling Fest. So I have purple hat presses. Purple, the hat presses are not HTV Run though, which kind of sucks and it's crazy because HTV Run got this purple stuff, but they didn't do purple hat presses, but whatever. So I got purple hat presses, the purple handheld press, the other purple small handheld press, and that's what I got. But this I never opened. I never opened this, okay, until yesterday, or was it day before? Day before. Either way, I hadn't opened it, and when I opened it and turned it on, I was like, I know that ain't what I see. And I was like, and so I tried to use it and nothing changed. I was like, oh, I figured that's not what it was. But when I realized how to make it work, oh my God, y'all. Hold on. Let me get my this thing right here so that I'll have something for the heat. And we're gonna turn this on. Y'all. Oh, it ain't plugged up. How am I gonna turn it on? Let's see. Y'all, this thing has pounds on it. This thing has pounds. Did not know that. This has pounds. So if you get this heat press from HTV Run, it will tell you the amount of pressure that you're putting on something, which is absolutely insane to me. Because what is the thing that I talk about all the time about using a real heat press to do rhinestones, because a real heat press, the kind that you pull the handle down and you latch that heat press, it tell you have a set pressure that you can use to put your rhinestones on. Whereas any of the Cricut Easy Press or the small handheld press, you don't know how much pressure you're putting down because it's not a real heat press. This has the pressure on it, which is absolutely bonkers to me. Yes, Miss Evelyn, I guess you can, and it'll tell you just how much pressure you're putting on it. Hey, Sharon Davenport, welcome. So I'm gonna show y'all how that works. I'm gonna get it up to temperature. I thought I was gonna have Delanda's template cut out, but I don't have it cut out yet. That's why I was just sitting over there and I told myself to do it. But did I? Ask me, did I have her template cut out yet? Go ahead, ask me. I won't get mad. So I don't have it cut out yet, which is downright shameful. But I do have, let me find something. I do have this because I kind of just need to show you. Whoops. I hope it's gonna be good information, Miss Davenport. I know it's gonna be information, but I don't know how good it's gonna be. There it is. So I'm being crazy tonight because I'm tired and I'm ready to lay it down, ma'am. Lay it down. Let me find something. Something to bling. Okay, so it beeps when it's at 350, which is awesome sauce. Let's find us a shirt or something. Where did I put that shirt? Let's see. What is this? Okay, this is a size large. I don't wear large, but we can put something on it. So check this out. Here is the shirt, right? And let's pretend I'm blinging it, which I got to pre-press it anyway, so this works. So here's the shirt, and you don't have a heat press, or you don't have room for a heat press, or you don't have money for a regular heat press. Hang on so I can tell you real quick. Right now, oh my gosh, they are raggedy. Oh my gosh. Well, I ain't gonna be too bad because I got mine. But oh man, hold on, y'all. They are raggedy. Hold on. Oh my god. I wish I had seen that. Right. Look at this mess. Ugh. Hold on. Let's see what else they got. I'll see if they got it somewhere else. I mean, ain't too bad because I have one, but everybody else, I want y'all to get one too because this is cool. Look at there. I don't see it at all. They have this. See, this is $350. And they have this one, and it's $129.99. They have this one. It's got handles. Let me look at this screen and see if it has. Yep, that's got the pounds on it too. This one has the pounds as well. And this one is purple, and it's got handles. I think this is better. Honestly, I think this is better because it has the handles to help you apply pressure to it. And as you see, the number in the middle is the pounds that you're of pressure that you're putting down. So for $129.99, that's not bad. And this is bigger than what I have. This is a 12 by 10. Mine is a 10 by 10. So I'm not mad at this at all. I don't know if they have other color. Yes, they have bubble blue, and then they have lavender purple. So I'm going to get you guys the link to this one. And then I need to find out how to disable this. I don't want you, Rufus. You're not helping me. I know how to look up stuff myself on Amazon. I'm a pro, okay? And then let me get the link to this. And then what I'll do is get the other heat press, the handheld, the small one, and put that. Yours says handles and it's purple. Okay. Let's change this. Ooh. Okay, so I changed the link to that. And now I'm gonna go get the other one, the little teeny one. And that says unavailable too. Why are they doing this to me? Oh, because they changed this too. Look at this. They changed it as well. Okay. So here's the newest one of this, and it's open. See, there's the green, or I think that's green, and here's the purple one. So they changed it. And I don't, oh, it's got a little screen thing on it, and this right here. I don't know. I don't have this. So that's cool. I'll have to read up on it because I don't have, oh, they got yellow too. Yellow, blue, green-ish, sea green, and purple. Well, coral, and then purple. Oh, shoot, look. Okay, bubble blue, purple, pink, red, I guess, raspberry, sorry, pink, mint. Okay, so they do have other colors, and this one is 22. So, like, if you need a small handheld, then here's something that can help. Okay, and as you see, my shopping cart is full of 3D printing stuff because I've been doing that as well too. As if I don't have enough that I do. I'm also 3D printing my patootie off. I have been having a ball. So yeah. Oh, y'all, I left the microphone over at HTV. Oh, to change the heat settings. Okay. Yeah, Shayna, might be. So yeah. So you see the price. Sorry, that was my whole point in bringing that up, so that you can see the price of it, as opposed to the 350 or 4 for the regular press, the big heat press, right? So if you need to do the smaller handheld one, you can, and you can get, results because you have the pressure on here. So you're going to get it, except yours will have 2 handles. And, I was like, I went and I pressed on it and I was like, I don't see no pounds. It's still saying 6 pounds. So that ain't doing me no good, right? See right here, it says 6. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And then I thought about it. Oh, that says 20 seconds. Let me get it to count down. So I press the green to get it to start counting down so that it's timing how long I'm doing. Then when you press, look, it's giving you the pounds of pressure that you putting on it. So me standing right here, I, with my weak self, can only do 45 roughly pounds of pressure. Okay. I'm not strong enough to do more than that, unless I have this table at counter height. If I lowered it to like a regular table height, I can use more leverage to apply more pressure. So if you wanted to do rhinestones with a press like this, I would do this type of press so that you can see the amount of pressure that you're actually putting on the item that you're trying to bling. Hopefully that makes sense. Now on the big press over here, I can control the pounds on this other HTB runt. And I think the pounds that I put over here is like 170. So keep in mind, 45, that's horrible in comparison. But at least I can know whether or not I'm putting adequate pressure or not. Now, have I tried to see just how many pounds I'm putting down? I haven't. Look at that, warped my table already. Ugh, I knew that was coming. I should have heated it up over there. But anyway, so here's the shirt, and we're gonna bling on it with that and see just how much pressure we're putting on the rhinestones. And then I'm gonna put it on the floor and I'm gonna try it over the top of it to see how much pressure I'm doing there. Now, whether or not I'm gonna be, oh, you know what? I don't have to. I'm gonna get a stool and step on it over here. That'll bring me up higher and then push down on it. All right. So Let's get the bling in something quick. And I don't, again, I meant to do the longest template, the other one, the newest one, but I'm gonna do this one because it's right here. And I'm gonna do the infinite love, and I'm just gonna do the SS10 part. I'm not gonna do the SS6 part, so that it'll go faster. And I hear them cheering back there with Grandpa making a racket. Who is this? This is lava. The floor is lava. I want to do pink. That's a black shirt. Let's do icy azalea. What do I want to do? No, that's a lot. Do I want? No. Yeah, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do them both. All right. So standing on it and putting 2,000 pressure will be too much. Kai, honey, if if I stand on it, we're not gonna talk about how many pounds of pressure that would be. We talking about getting a whole new heat press at that point. Just saying. All right, so there's that part. Put your wood board under the heat pad to protect the mat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it. I had just the heat press with that stand that it comes with, and the heat went through that. That's where this problem came in, not on the other one. That's who I need to call. That's who I need to call. That's who I need to call. It's a darn shame. I'm just y'all. I got to get my life together. I'm already taking. I take supplements for my memory. I already take supplements for depression. I'm on medicine for anxiety and depression, but I also take supplements as well because the medicine isn't enough. And so I take ginkgo for my memory, and it has helped tremendously because it was bad. It was getting bad. It was getting worse. And so I take the ginkgo, but I also have bacopa, which helps with remembering and focus. And then I told y'all before I take Shasandra for the anxiety. Well, that's actually more for depression. The Shasandra is. So I've been on medicine, more supplements lately to try and help. And it has helped, but I still have that whole attention thing where if I'm not, I can't, it's hard to focus. And because it's hard to focus, I'll forget things. And that's beyond annoying, but unfortunately, it's who I am or who I've been, who I've become, rather. And so just working on that. So if I've told you I will do something and I've forgotten, please just chalk it up to my head, not my heart or intentions, because it is not my intention to overlook doing something. And the other part to me, another part to me, oh Lord, let me tell y'all this now. Because I've already told my family. My family knows. It's no secret for my family. Now they may forget in the moment, but I will very easily remind them in the moment as well that I have a hard time with loss. It's not a lack of faith or anything like that. It's just I have a hard time with the feelings and dealing with loss. So I love y'all. I will not be able to attend funerals because I don't attend funerals. I just do not. That ain't happening. The last one was traumatic and I'm not doing that anymore. So, if need be, and you're like, oh my gosh, she should care. Oh, I care. I care a whole heck of a lot, whether you know it or not. But it's hard for me to operate in a place of loss. So I know y'all didn't sign up for therapy tonight, but here you are. So, and I'd rather you know than for you to be in a situation and people be like, Eve, she just da 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 da. Which honestly, I really don't care what people think when it comes to that because I'm who I am. I have no apologies for that because I know why, what put me here. I know what put me here, so I can't change that. So I can't change me, but it is what it is. And as far as the flock, Miss Evelyn asked a very valid question. There is a flock shortage right now. Um, hmm, should I or shouldn't I? I'm gonna keep it easy. I'm going to use the same color. I'm sorry. I was trying to decide if I was going to use the same color. There is a flock shortage going on right now. I apologize on behalf of because I love the company that I work with for my flock. I apologize. Don't know why. And when I reached out, there was no real straightforward answer as to why. But I do know, unfortunately, my main order, the big order that I put in a couple of months ago, it will be sent out around February, is what I was told. But I did get a hold of some coral color flock, this color, and that will be here hopefully soon because I was told it was going to ship out soon, like Friday. It was supposed to be shipped out. So I'll know for sure if it went out in a couple of days because if it didn't, I'll get a notification if it did. So I should have a notification next week. So I have more incoming, and I'm hoping that by Monday of next week at the latest it would be here because it usually doesn't take too terribly long for me to get it once it's in shipment. So hopefully it'll be here. If not, I'm working on alternatives. Oh, cool. It beeps just like the I never noticed that. It beeps just like the big heat press when it's gonna cut off. Auto shut off. Um I'll be working with I'll be figuring something out. I've already started figuring something else out, for a supplement extra, not to replace. Because again, I love the company and I love the merchandise. And so I don't, unless an extreme change comes about, I will not be changing anything with that. But I will try and get something that's in addition to if I can, because I don't like running out of something that's so critical to what we do. Kind of hard to bling if you ain't got a template to bling. So, oh, Miss Wilson, I am so sorry. Kai, I said the same thing. I'm not gonna be at my own funeral, so there's that. Everybody else and I actually told my family I did not want them to have one. If they did, whatever, that's on them. But I ain't gonna be there, so there's that. I never forget. My grandma was like, "You gotta go, baby." Yeah. Listen to her and went to hers and about died. So yeah, no, I cannot. I cannot and will not. All right, so there's that, and now we'll do this, and I'm gonna do this in that blush pink. Shay Shay will be ever so proud. And this is going on a size large. So we will probably do a giveaway. I don't wear a large. We'll see. We will see. Because my daughters be like, yeah, I could have got that shirt. My bad. And so whomever, I kind of probably need to give this to my daughter instead, because so here's the thing. When you're blinging, the reason why I'm hesitant to recommend a Cricut Easy Press is because you don't know how much pressure you're putting, and it's hard to put that much pressure on an item, right? Well, in this instance, because we have a press that will give you your pounds that you're putting on there, it might work. So you need that pressure to help squish the stones down. You're heating. There's a two-part process, right? Two-part process to applying the rhinestones. The first part is getting the heat, the correct temperature to the ideal melting point for the glue. Okay. So you can melt glue at 400 degrees, but if it's too hot and too liquid, it will melt the glue off of the back of the rhinestone. And then you know how's it gonna stick? It's not gonna stick because you've melted the glue away, right? So you can't use 400 degrees. It has to be 500 is ideal. Any less than that, and not enough time, then you're not getting the glue to the melting point it needs to be at in order to adhere fully, and then your stones will fail. So the whole point is to keep your stones from failing. You don't want them to fail. You want them to get everything that it needs to thrive, to adhere, so that it can live its bestest blingy life. Okay? Bestest blingy life. Am I sure about that color? I know, Kevin. I need to pull out some Montana somewhere. And I promise I will be using it again really soon. Sorry, hold on. I gotta hold my breath. There we go. Boom. Boom shakalaka. Okay. All right. So you want it to live its best blingy life. And in order for it to do that, it needs the right time and the right temperature and the right pressure. So once you get the temperature and you get your time, then you gotta press it down onto the shirt, because otherwise, how is it gonna get on there? You know what I'm saying? It's a delicate balance. Um, because when you apply the ideal amount of pressure, then you're pushing the glue, the liquefied glue, into the fibers of the shirt. Okay. Into the fibers of the shirt. And that will help it adhere better, because you're giving the glue more to grip onto, to hold the stone and the shirt together with that glue and that bond. So you can glue it this way and you kind of got some surface and it'll stay glued, but the least little bit of resistance or the least little bit of interference, then it's going to cause something to come loose and wedge in there and pull your stone off. You don't want that. You want the glue to get down in the fibers of that shirt so that it's holding on. And then when you get something to try to pull it apart, that glue is down in those fibers and it makes it harder to pry those stones up off of that fabric. You need it to kind of grip in there. So that's what the pressure is for, is to squish that glue down into the fibers of that shirt so that it will help hold on a lot better. Okay. So that's the reasoning behind it. The science behind it. And that's that. Okay. So let's grab this again. And then we'll lay this shirt out. Make it so easy. I will have stones everywhere. Oh, time and patience. You gotta ease it down. Ease it in. Ease it in place. I got lint all over this shirt. Where's my lint roller? I need to behave like Patrice taught me. She lint rolls her shirts, and I don't. I need to do that. Because I want the stones to stick to the shirt, not to lint. So it is good practice. So lint roll. All right, get those fibers up so that the glue sticks to these fibers. And then let's get this going. So Sandro Savoy, it's just been I've been blinging for years. It's not that, because there's others who have been blinging longer than me. But I do like to take my time and make sure stuff is lined up the way it's supposed to be. Like what I'm messing up with right now is I did not measure anything. So I don't know if this is, oh yeah, that's good. Okay. I did a shirt the other day and it was crooked. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't done that in a long time. I was so upset at myself. Oh, that's pretty. That's perfect. That is perfect. I love it when it's perfect. Okay. So let me go get a footstool. Cut this back on. And actually, I need to remember where the darn footstool is. Oh, there's one right here under this pile of stuff. Do I really want to move that? Yeah. So you might hear avalanche. I don't know if you will or not. Oh, right now I ain't no avalanche. We'll just give it a little bit. So I got a little footstool right here. I'm gonna stand on. It's gonna put me about 12 inches higher, roughly. And so now that I'm higher, I can push and put more pressure on it. Remember me standing at countertop height. It was 45 roughly. And that was struggling and trembling. I ain't gonna lie, I was over here trembling. So now we'll see how much pressure I can get with some leverage, me being taller than the table, and see if we can't get this to apply more pressure. There we go. Hold on. And there's the avalanche. Had to drink some water. This is Icy Azalea. All right, so here we go. Remember, this is the temperature, 350. I usually say 15 degrees. Give me some more cord. And then here's the pounds. But in order for it to register the pounds, you have to tell it to start the countdown, which is this green R button right here, okay? So let's set it in place, which this is not quite big enough to do the whole thing. And there's the countdown. So let's see how many pounds I'm getting. Can you see? Look at it. It's still saying 40. Am I that weak? Yes, I am. I made it to 54, 52, 53, 50, 51. And the pounds go away because the timer has ended. So there's that. But you can see an indentation. So what I'm going to do is do it again because I couldn't get the whole thing anyway. So you see the two handles would have been better. Honestly, I can see why the two handles is better and why that sold better. So am I back at 50? Okay. Look, 5 more pounds. Now, if I was to sit on this and we break it on TV, that'd be different, but I'm not going to do that. All right. So there's that. You want to peel your rhinestone template hot. You don't want to peel it cold. Look at that. Look at that gorgeousness. Okay. So there's that one. Now let me line up the second one. Oh, let me see. Let's put it on the side. turn it and use the side grooves. Oh, thank you, Steph Solson Moore. Thank you. I'm gonna try that. You're right. It does have side handles. Thank you. Excellent suggestion. I appreciate that. Because I forgot it does have side handles. All right. And I can't remember how this fits in. I think it's this way. Yes, it is. And there was also another outline that I did not put on here. So that would go right here and right there. And I may try and lay some stones there later to get that to work, but that's going to be pretty. All right, so I'm going to do what was suggested. There are side handles here and here. Let me see if I can't get my plug higher. That's part of the reason why I was struggling a little bit, because I didn't have enough cord. So let me set this up on the table. All right, now I can turn this way because I couldn't do that before. All right, and so set that down, press go, and then here are the side handles. Oh no, for me that's harder. Go me, 54, 55. That's more than what I was doing before. Hold on, let me see. Oh, shut up. 62, 63, 64, 65 pounds. Oh, y'all didn't see the 65 pounds. Dang it, I was in the way. I wanted you to see it. I was proud of that. Okay. Did it get it all? Let me see. Yeah. Lord have mercy. Look at that candy. Look at that. That's pretty. That's pretty, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, fat, look. Look at that. It's pretty. So I may come and add these stones right there to close up the heart a little more, but I love it actually the way it is, because that's pretty to me. So here's the shirt. Here's the shirt. So the thing is, whether or not 65 pounds was enough. Uh-oh, I overlapped that heart. I wasn't supposed to overlap the heart, but it'll be all right. So not sure if overlapping this heart was going to be a good thing or bad. I mean, overlapping the heart. 65 pounds. I didn't know if 65 pounds is going to be a good thing or not. Is this a new press that shows the pressure on the screen? That's neat. I know, fella. No, it's not new. I bought it December of 2024. Never opened it till a few days ago. And when I opened it and I saw it had pressure on it, I'm like, bruh, where has this been? Right? In my storage area, not open. That's where it's been. So now that I tried it, I was like, bruh, that's definitely cool. So this is Icy Azalea and Icy Blush. Sorry, I did not tell you the second color. So both are pink. Icy Azalea and Icy Blush. Looking really pretty. So let's see if I can't. Let me see what this looks like. I'm just checking. Not that I'm gonna stick with it, but I'm gonna put this here and put that there. See how this looks. Let's see how this looks. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. I need that other one, that unwavering, y'all. Immeasurable, y'all. Come on, fam. I gotta get those done like ASAP. Especially that measuring. The measuring is my favorite. That yellow tape measure thing is dope. That's just that whole concept. is, yeah. Let me see how close this is. This might be, what did I just do with that stone? Oh, there it is. This might be too close. Let me see. Does this look like SS6 range? Yeah. Wait a minute. I might can get away with it. Let's see. But then that kind of makes my thing look like I'm off a little bit, I think. Let's see. Ain't too bad. I may do this. I may press this on. Whoops. So there is an SS6 outline that I could have used. I didn't want to bring out the SS6. And I don't have SS6 azalea. I don't have a lot of SS6 over here on my right here, because I just don't really indulge in SS6 very much. So, but yeah, this azalea is hot tamale. That's a little bit tighter of a squeeze right there. So I don't know that that's going to work out like the way I want it to, but this looks good. It closed it in a little bit more. Not that it needed it, but it did. Oh, let's count down. And I'm not on my, let me get on my thingy. I'm running out of time though. Oh, and another thing, you don't want to iron with these. When you are using it, you kind of want to hold it tight, just down and straight. Don't iron, because that'll slide the stones around, especially once the glue heats up. So, FYI, don't do that. I mean, you can, and take the chance and see how it turned out, but I wouldn't recommend it. All right, so there we go. I just closed it in by hand a little bit there. So really no Fat Luck Creations. This is Dolanda's design. She has Infinite Love, Immeasurable Love, Infinite Love, Immeasurable Love, and the new one today. I just said it. What's the new one? I just said it. I just said it. Immeasurable. It's not immovable. Unwavering. Unwavering Love is the newest one. So these are, and they have it. Like this one has. Here's the thing. This is the outline to this one, and it has the scripture in it. But this part is SS6. So I didn't want to bring SS6 out. I just wanted just the design and the wording. So I left this part off. And she has the same option for the others, but it's on her website. But it was right here. I love these designs. So that's why I chose to do it today. But I wanted to show you that you could use the handheld press. You can use the Cricut one as well. I'm not going to tell you that it's wrong to use the Cricut Easy Press, but I definitely wanted you to see that I did not know until I pulled it out that they have an option that tells you how much pressure you're actually using on your items, because rhinestones need a good bit of pressure, but there's other stuff that doesn't need that much pressure. And so you don't want to put too much pressure on that type stuff. This will help you keep from doing that. Okay. So just this by itself is saying 6 pounds. Just this by itself is saying 6 pounds. So if I just lay this here, that should be 6 pounds of pressure just by itself without me picking it up or anything. And that could be too, I mean, that's not enough pressure for the rhinestones. The heat is right, the time is right, and the temperature is right, but the pressure is not. You kind of, I mean, it will work. Okay, it will work. It will press, and the stones will stick. If that's the only thing you do is just lay the heat press on there, the stones will stick. Don't get it twisted, they will. But to ensure that they last a long time on your shirt, after all you wash and all you dry and all the other stuff that you do, then your stones will fail. The stones, these will, I don't care whose rhinestones you use, unless you Hotfix. I don't care whose Hotfix rhinestones you use, eventually stones will come off. Period. Because it's glue. Glue is not going to last forever, especially if you're washing it in hot water or drying it in a hot dryer. That's definitely breaking it down. So you want to give these rhinestones as much fuel as it needs to stay on the shirt. Should you press longer with this press? You could. You can. Like, I've pressed up to 60 seconds roughly, but that was on denim and sweatshirts, not on t-shirts. So you can theoretically press stones longer. It doesn't hurt them to press them longer, but definitely not over 350 degrees. Definitely not that. So keep in mind that this shirt, I can't, in good faith say, yeah, these stones are going to last you 4 or 5 years because we didn't put enough pressure to really get that glue squished down in those fibers. But I have shirts 5, 6 years old and no stones have come off yet. Okay. So that's the name of the game. We try and get stones with quality glue on them, and we definitely get quality shine on them, because the shine is everything, but the glue is the main thing. Because I don't care how shiny it is, the shiny sucks if it doesn't stay stuck long. Can I get an amen? Amen and amen. Okay. So here's Infinite Love. Super pretty, super blingy. Absolutely gorgeous. Is that press? What are we asking, Steph? Make sure I got it right. The outline looks white. Yes, because the darker pink kind of takes away from the pink in the outline, but it is definitely, you can see it a little bit better right here, especially down right here. You can kind of see that it's pink down in there. So yeah, no, that's all pink right there. And the Icy Azalea is more of a purpley pink. That's like in the more purple family. Azalea is than the pink family. But it is definitely pink. So pretty. All right. So the other thing I needed to let you guys know. So again, actually, hold up, time out. Going back. So again, you can use a Cricut Easy Press. And as a matter of fact, I would recommend, if you don't have anything else, any other option, because you can't afford any other option, which is understandable. Been there now. You can use a Cricut Easy Press more so than an iron. Good night, Karen D. I understand. The text, this is Icy Azalea as well. So I did Icy Azalea for the text, Icy Azalea for the inside of the infinity and of the heart. The only different color is the outline, which is Icy Blush. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. But no iron. No iron. No iron. No iron. No to an iron. No to an iron. Why? Why would I say no to an iron? Because of this. These holes. How are you, the stones, these are about the same size as the holes of the rhinestones. So you can't give it pressure with an iron. The other reason why I would say no to an iron is I don't have a temperature gauge. I just have high, medium, and low. So I don't know what temperature this is. So if you have an iron and it doesn't have steam holes, what you can do is get a temperature detector gun and measure the temperature on high, medium, low, and see if you're close to 350 on one of those settings. Only then would I say, okay, we'll give it a shot. If it's at 350, say for instance, if high on an iron is 350 and it doesn't have holes on the sole plate, it's a smooth sole plate, then and you know it's 350, go for it. Go for it. But with these holes, that's a no, because it's not going to give you the pressure that you need across all of the stones. So that's why we encourage a heat press. So if you can't afford a heat press, then the handheld one I linked in the description is $129. It's on Amazon. You can get it in the different colors. And then the small teeny one you can press in sections. Just don't iron in sections. Okay, you can press in section. Press right here, then move it. Press right here, then move it. Press right here, then move it. Press right here. You see what I'm saying? You can do that. Yes, you can. You can do that for sure. Isn't that pretty? It is a gorgeous design. I can't wait to do the tape measure one. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. I haven't done it yet. I need to be, but again, I've had grandbabies here. It's been a long week. So hopefully I'll get to do some more stuff next week. But I want to do the yellow tape measure because that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Immeasurable love. It's really pretty. All right, y'all. So, what was I going to tell you? The other thing. Oh, the other thing I was going to let you guys know is, which somebody we already talked about the flock. I was going to talk about that. So the shortage of flock. Yes, there's a shortage, but if you can find flock now, go for it. Because I don't have the only flock I have is 24-inch, and we're selling it a yard at a time. So as to not, and it may be wrong, but I just feel bad when other folks need flock and can't get it, and it's all bought up by one person. So I kind of wanted it to spread out to more people who may need it. Okay. So I do have 24-inch flock, probably about 10 yards left. That's it. And I'm selling it a yard at a time so that if somebody needs it, it's there. Other than that, I do have flock incoming, is what I was told. And it's not a little bit of flock either. It's a decent amount. So I should have some that could carry us through the first of the year until my big order is made and shipped out to me. So yes, the one with the two handles, I think the two handles is the better option. Yes, there is a shortage again. So I kind of know what the problem might be this time, but I don't want to say that's the problem this time. But something is being improved, and so from what I understand, and then once that's taken care of, then the flock will come out. Can you tell me the color of stones? Yes. Hey, Barbara Bryant. This is Icy Azalea. This is Icy Azalea. The heart is Icy Azalea. And then the outline is Icy Blush. It's a light, 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 light pink. This is pink, but the outline is a very light pink. So this is pink. So hopefully February our order will get made and sent out, and then we'll be Gucci again. That's the flock. The other thing is, many of you have been asking about the buy-in. The next buy-in starts this weekend coming. I have already turned on the new colors. So all of the icy colors are in the buy-in now. So the buy-in is technically available. It doesn't officially open until this coming weekend, but I have gone ahead and turned on the colors. Now I need to update Icy Glass AB with pictures. I need to put pictures up for platinum. But they are on and open in the store. Let's switch to the other camera so I can have a sit down because I was tired. And then that way y'all can see this in the front facing camera and show you the pretty in the front facing camera. And then that way, what time is it? Oh, I'm a little bit early. We can get y'all out of here at some point. Oh my gosh, he is back there howling with them crazy kids. He laughing more than the kids are, so that stands to wonder. Y'all remember me doing this? This was cute. I need a new sweatsuit. So here it is in the front camera, but of course we know that the front camera needs the light, not the light, the light's off. That's what it needs, but please let us know what the buy-in means. Yes, the buy-in is the opportunity. So I don't know what I did with that thing. The buy-in is the opportunity for us to buy, for a group to buy all at one time, wholesale. I'll order in large bulk amounts, based on people's orders. That is, if a large enough group orders, then you know how that goes. But at any rate, I get a cheaper price to order more at one time. So I started it because at one point when I went to go purchase stones, I was told that I could purchase them, but there's a minimum, which wasn't too terribly bad. But the problem was, um, every color in a large amount is like, bro, I can't swing all that. So I was like, well, if others wanted to go in with me and buy the stones, then I could get stones and split them up amongst everybody. So that's technically a buy-in. So when it's on, everybody can go in and buy what they want. So there's no club fee, no membership fee, none of that. You just log in. There are options, 250 gross boxes, which is a big box, which I don't have right here in front of me. A big box of stones. Or we have everything over there is bulk though. It's not like you can't get a small amount. So, well, not really, but you get, there's also a pick six. The pick six has 100 gross boxes in it. So if 250 gross is way too many stones for you, which it is for a good bit of people, then you can do the pick six. The pick six has 100 gross boxes. And when we're talking about gross, by the way, because I still get that question, gross refers to the amount of stones in the container, right? So 1 gross is 144. So if we're talking about 100 gross, that's 100 times 1. 1 gross is 144. So 100 times 144 is 144,000. So in each one of those small containers is roughly 144,000. I try and put more to make sure that it's not right at or less. You know what I'm saying? So, but at any rate, so there's 6 100 gross containers in the 10. That's one option, and you can choose your combination of colors. If you want all 6 of them to be crystal, that's up to you. It's whatever you want. You pick the 6 colors that go in that box. Even though the mister was talking about changing the 100 gross, he wants to, so he may make this change after the first of the year. He was looking at doing a icy pick 6. where the ices are over in the pick 6 because they're more. Um, I don't know. I've been trying to talk him out of it, but we'll see how it goes. So for right now, you can get ices in the pick 6. Oh shoot! So I turned on the 250 girls. I have not added them to the pick 6 or the chippers or the picks yet. I have to do that. So just if you're going to look for them in the pick 6, they're not there yet, but they will be by the weekend. Then there's chippers. The ice chippers have 8 different colors that you can pick your own 8 colors. So you might not want 100 gross. 100 gross, 144,000 stones may still be too much for you. That's okay. You can do a chipper which has 8 colors in it, and you can pick your own 8 colors. Okay. So all of them will come in their own containers in a tall container. And then we have the ice pick. Now that's the smallest option that we offer over there in the buy-in, and that's 5 different colors. And you pick your own 5 colors. You pick your own 8 colors, and then in the pick 6, you pick your own 6 colors. So you just get what you want, and then you purchase what you want. And at the end of the buy-in, when we close the buy-in, which will be, so it'll run from the 26th through the 5th of January. So from the 26th to the 5th of January, I'll close it on the 5th. Technically it's the 4th, but the 5th. And then once it closes on the 5th, then I find out what everybody wanted, get all the orders together, order what everybody wanted. When it comes in, put all the boxes and the orders together and ship them out. That's how the buy-in works. And it takes about 21 to 30 days for me to ship those packages out. So from the 5th, 21 to 30 days from the 5th, that's when everything goes out after the buy-in closes. So that's how the buy-in works. So it's a waiting period a little bit because I order based on what everybody wants and what everybody orders. And so once that comes in, then I can ship it out. But if you want smaller amounts, of stones, and you want them faster, then over on hotfixfix.store, which is our sister website, that's our retail website, you can go over there and purchase, and it ships out usually same day, Monday through Friday, same day, up until I think 2 o'clock, 2:30. Sometimes, depending upon what I got going on that day, I can get orders up to 5 o'clock and get them out. But usually our cutoff is actually 2 o'clock. But I try to get people's orders out same day. So unless something happens, I'm out of town or whatever, that's when I generally can't get them out same day. But for the most part, they go out same day. Same stones, yes, same stones, exact same stones, no different. Ices are available over there, and our regular stones are available over there. So if you wanted these colors and you wanted them right away, you order them tonight, they'll go out tomorrow, Lord willing, and I don't have any issues. So that's the difference between the 2 websites. But it's retail price over there, not wholesale. The buy-in is wholesale, but there's a weight. That's the catch, so to speak. There's a weight on those stones. But over on this side, the retail, it ships right out. Oh, and over there, our flock is not wholesale. And little stuff like our tape is not wholesale. So that's over on Hotfix store. So sometimes people go in the buy-in, that's a different site. They're 2 different websites, and they want to buy in, but they also want to buy tape and flock. You have to go to the to the retail site to get tape and flock and the pins and the scoops and stuff like that over there, because I don't want you. I have the flock and well, not right now, but we have tape and pins and scoops, and when we have flock, we have the flock. So I don't want you to have to wait 21 to 30 days for that. You see what I'm saying? So the buy-in is only for wholesale stuff that you have to wait for. The retail is for everything that you can get right away. So thank you, Miss Evelyn. You're welcome, Shayna. Hopefully I didn't put nobody to sleep with that. So let's show y'all, what time is it? 10:46. I'll show y'all this pretty in the dark. Even though he ain't in here in honor of the mister who is back there laughing with the grandbabies. Can you see the pink now? Does the pink still look white? Hopefully it doesn't still look white because that kind of looks pink to me. But this is the icy azalea, sparkling in the darkness, looking really pretty. Oh yeah, both websites are free shipping over $100. That is correct. That is correct. That is correct. So hopefully you'll find it's a good value and enjoy your purchase. Yeah, up close you can definitely tell this is not white. You can see it better. Do I need to send it to you for further inspection, Delonda? I don't think you wear a large anyway. And God knows you probably got how many versions of this shirt? Delonda. So, but thank y'all for coming to hang out today. Any questions? Anything else you need to know? Who is the designer of that design? You missed it. It's Crafting with Delonda. Yes, send it to you. You got 12 of these shirts. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. So Barbara is this person. This is who created that design. Actually, her husband came up with the design. She just turned it into rhinestones. Needed to send it to you for inspection. Okay, Miss Gail, that works. It is a size large though. So if you wear a size large, let me know. I'll ship it right on out. Because I don't know what folks size, what they wear. I just know what my crazy tail can fit in. So, oh, thank you, Sheila Cushionberry. She put the link. Rosetta say I do. Hilarious. So if you have any questions, let me know. If not, I hope you guys have a great next week. I will let you know we do have something so cool coming next year. Something that's so cool. Next year we blinging, but we did this bling is a whole different level. We gonna add to the bling next year. So I hope you're ready for it. I don't want to tell too much because I'm hoping everything I need to show you what's going down will be here this week coming. I'm hoping. And if it is, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I'm just excited. I want to say so bad, but I just don't, and y'all know I can't keep a secret. So for me to hold this in as long as I have, because I've been planning this for a while. But it's we add into the bling. We're adding to the bling. Oh, and the Icy Prism. Hopefully Icy Prism will be out by the 1st of January. But Icy Prism is, oh God, Icy Prism. I'm struggling to get Icy Prism. I'm having to save up to get Icy Prism. That's how much it is. And then spent the money on fabric. What kind of sense does that make? Spent my money on this is anyway, shut up, Eve. Talk too much. So, but hi, thank y'all for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching me bling and struggle to put 65 pounds on that shirt. Remember, I have that. That's the Icy Prism. Yes. FAVE. That's Icy Prism. Is the rainbowish looking color. Oh, supervisor don't even know. Child, supervisor go in the rhinestone room and be shopping. I'm having to get supervisor to stay his butt out of the rhinestone room. I love him. He is so cute. But no, you're not going to be shopping and picking up containers of stones. That's not good. You find work over here somewhere, something else, anything else. He loved pushing buttons and cutting my printers on and off. He loves pushing buttons on the embroidery machines and stuff. He pushes buttons on my cutting machine. He bad about cutting stuff off. He'll cut something off in a hot minute. Um, Thank God he ain't found the button to my computer. The day he find the button to my computer, me and him gonna fight. But um, he's he's doing good, but him shopping in that room back there is not good. He is not good. Oh my god. And y'all, it kills me to go get tubes for the flock and stuff, and I see Legos. He puts Legos down in my tubes and stuff. It's like, bro, they don't want that. The folks, I don't, they don't play with Legos, sir. So they don't want Legos. Leave the Legos out of the tubes. So one of these days, y'all somebody gonna get a Lego. And if you do, my bad. So, but anyway, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully, ain't no hopefully. So you will have a good week. This week is not easy for some people. I know for me, me personally, I'm gonna spend time with my husband. We are gonna be here chilling. And I intend to get rest. Maybe I might be quilting. I don't know. That's what I really want to do. But just keep in mind that this isn't an easy time for everybody. So it may be merry for some, but it's not merry for all. So just keep that in mind. There's a lot of folks who are having to be without family and friends, or there may just be, sometimes there's folks that it's just them. You know, one of the things I've noticed through the years, is there are times we would go to Waffle House, right? And the Waffle House be packed. It's packed. But a lot of times it's the Waffle House, and there are a lot of folks there just at the booth by themselves. They don't have anybody there with them, or at the bar at the top, you know, in front, and they're just talking to people because they ain't got nobody really to go home to. So, you know, just keep that in mind. I'm okay myself personally. Not my favorite time of year, but I'm okay because for right now, as long as I got Denton back there, even though he's fussing about, you know, things that packages that show up at the house. But that's my that's my best friend. I have a best male friend. I mean, a best female friend, but that's my best friend. We've been through hell and high water and then some. So I can't. That's my road dog. So as long as I'm with him, I'm good. That's my homie. So um just keep that in mind. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. So, but at any rate. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, before you get moved in, is it there yet, Sheila? You ready to quit? I've been ready to quit. Quilt, Chris Smith. I'm so ready as stupid. Oh, shoot, my bad, y'all. So, um, I started cutting the jelly roll strips out of the purple fabric, right? So I want to do the jelly roll race with you guys. I started cutting, but I started cutting manually. And I learned real quick that that's not easy to do when you got short attention span and you got interruptions and you got wife duties and Grammy duties and mom duties and stuff like that. Like you can't get it all done. So that's why I got the AccuQuilt Go Big, right? It's going to help me get these things cut because the strip is like multiple strips on one die. So my goal before the 1st of January, this is a goal because y'all, I'm that's something else I need to work on next year. I'm tired of saying, yeah, we're gonna do blah 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 and don't do it because my mind gets distracted and I go to something else and I don't get it done. Or like I did last week or a week before, and I took a couple of weeks ago, I took an order and I really didn't want to do the order because I was just helping somebody out, and it turned out to be a pain in the butt. But anyway, I got the order done. But I told him he's got to go to somebody else from now on. But anyway, I'm a butter. I used to hate butterflies, but my life is like a butterfly. I'm here, there, here, there, here, everywhere, right? And so it doesn't take much for something to derail a strong plan that I have. I want to do this jelly roll race with y'all. I know it. It's there. It's in my heart. It's in my spirit. I want to do this, and I'm buying the equipment to get done. So by the first of the year, my goal is to have all of that purple fabric cut, right? And then we'll plan to have a Zoom to do the jelly roll race. It's going to be roughly about a 2.5 hour to 3 hour time on Zoom. Okay. When we do it, I thought about New Year's Day because I was thinking about trying to find a day where people will be off from work. The next holiday after that, I think is something in January coming up where people might be off from work, and then we can do it that day. But you know what? That's what we'll do. What's the next holiday? Oh, this ain't gonna tell me. I don't know where my phone is. What's the next holiday in January? I know there's New Year's Day, and it's not. Is it President's Day? I don't think it's. Is it President's Day? It might be President's Day. I thought MLK was in February. I thought that was February. My bad. Okay, so Martin Luther King. So we'll plan. Let me see when that is. Let's see when that is. Martin Luther King, MLK. Well, can I spell? January, Monday. It's on a Monday. So let's plan for Monday. Hopefully folks will be off and at home. And let's plan to do the jelly roll race then. So what that'll do is give me time, which I want the fabric cut out before the 1st of January, right? So if you want the purple, then because I did the sign up sheet for those that was interested, and it was enough to where I felt, okay, we can do this, and I can go ahead and cut all of this and get it ready. So I'll have it all, and then that way you can get your jelly roll strips, the purple, and it will be mailed out. You can have it before the 19th. That's the plan. So that you'll have your strips, I'll have my strips. Everybody else who wants any other colors that they're going to have will have their strips, and then we can make the jelly roll quilt. Okay. So Monday the 19th, you get President's Day. When is President's Day? President's Day is in February. Come on now, y'all. I know I can't be wrong. So it's President's Day. President's Day 2026. Monday. President's Day is Monday, February 16th. President's Day in 2026 falls on Monday, February the 16th, not February 26th, as it's always the 3rd Monday of February, officially Washington's birthday, honoring all U.S. presidents, though originally for George Washington and often linked with Lincoln. Federal offices, banks, and some schools close, but many businesses stay open with major sales events often held to mark the long weekend. But it's saying President's Day in 2026 is Monday, February 16th. So should we wait till the 16th or should we do Monday? Because if the majority of folks won't be available Monday, then I may have to do a weekend. What are y'all thinking? No, MLK said, didn't it say January? No, MLK is January 19th, 2026. It's not the same. So January 19th, 2026 or February 16th? January 19th or February 16th? Can I do a poll? I can't do a poll. Can I do a poll? Time off for people. February, since I still have to set up your craft room. That makes sense for you. Yes, for sure. Because January is super quick. That's a quick turnaround. Is it too late to be? No. Ezra Truth, no. If you click the link in the description, the very top, it's a winner's link. You can click winner's link and then put that you're interested in. Let me make sure that's right. Hold on. Because I don't think I did a separate form for that. Oh. Come on, Eve. Oh, gosh. Get it together. What time is it? Oh, it's after 11 already. No matter, it's fine because them chaps is back there watching TV, so I can't go to bed. So I might as well be up. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I might have done. Hold on. What is this? I think I did a separate form. Just this was November. Yeah, it's a separate. This is a separate form. Okay, let me get the link to this form, and then I'll copy. So here's the link. I'm pretty sure that's the link to the form. Let me actually. I should have clicked it just to be sure. Open link. Are you kidding? Hold on. Let me know if you can't open that. Why? Why are you getting on my nerves? Oh my gosh. You know what? Screw it. Click the link in the description. Click the link in the description. Why not come on early on your Sunday and do it? Just change it to Zoom. Because Dee, what my concern, it opens. Okay, well if it opens, then that's, you can fill it out. How many strips will be in your jelly roll? The intention is 40, because I'm pretty sure that's the amount that goes in a jelly roll. So this one, oh my god, thing. This one is 40. Like here's a jelly roll. You know what? I meant to see if Patrice wanted this. She might not want it. I wanted to see if she wanted it and send it to her. Because it's got the sunflowers and her colors in it. That's why I bought it. I didn't buy it for me. Why was I telling y'all that? That's crazy. Anyways, 40 is how many? It didn't open for you? Okay. So just click the winners, giveaway winners link that's in the description and put jelly roll. Not that, put your name and your address and that you want to do the jelly roll race. And that way I'll know. And I will have an official thingy for everybody to fill out anyway, because I have to make sure how many packs of jelly roll strips I'm going to be making. Because if I do 20 and 25 people want to do the purple, then I'm messing myself up. So I'm actually going to later have an official thing for it. I just need to come up with a poll somehow. And let me see if there's a way to do a poll on here. Because I know I can do it in studio, but I'm not in studio per se. Let's see. I don't think it'll let me. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Gold? I don't want that. That's crazy. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. Ask a question. How does this work? How does that work? Okay. So if there's the pole at the top, how do I pin it? No, at the end. I don't want to end it. So fill out the poll for me and we'll see what you guys think. And then hopefully I didn't echo. Echo. I hope not. And then I'll have a good idea. It looks like it's probably gonna be February. Um and go from there. But I'm excited because I'm excited. I love quilting and I love Jelly Roll because Jelly Roll is so easy. If you have never quilted before your whole entire life and you think you might want to try it, you might. You think you like, it's hard, it's this, it's that. Not this. Like if you know how to thread a sewing machine and you can sew a straight stitch, you can make a Jelly Roll quilt, Jelly Roll race quilt. You can do it. I can do it. You can do it. I promise you. So it's fun. It's easy to do. It's just straight stitches, and we'll be chatting and having a good time. Everybody will be sewing. Okay. If you already have a Jelly Roll, you can join, use your own fabric. If you've never, if you don't have a Jelly Roll, because Jelly Rolls can be pricey. Okay. Like for instance, if I go on Amazon now, I might as well chill with y'all. I'm just saying because he back there with the kids and they watching a movie apparently. So I can't go to bed. What's this? Amazon. Let's go Jelly Roll. Share screen. Wrong thing. That's not sharing a screen. That's not sharing a screen either. Nope. That's share. Getting sleepy. So here is like I all I no, not you. But I typed in Jelly Roll, right? So here is a Jelly Roll, right? Here's another Jelly Roll. This one says 40 strips, assorted bundle. This one normally is 35, it's 29.99. All right. Tiny School and Company. So let me make sure this is the right thing. It's got 40 strips in it, so that's good. You need 40, well, you got to have 40 strips, but it helps. 40 strips is what we'll be using. And each strip is 2.5 inches wide. So if you want to make your own, this is how you make your own. You will cut your fabric 2.5 inches wide, and it's the width of fabric. Can we make smaller quilts like a baby size comforter if we have very little material? You can. So the the because what I made out of 40 was not very big. It was more like a throw size is what I made out of the 40 strips that I had. If you have less than that, you can, but you'll be done sewing faster than everybody else will. That has 40. And not that that's a big deal. You can chat and chit chat or whatever. Um, but if you want to make your own um, jelly roll uh, strips, I'm gonna show you. This is how you make your own jelly roll strips, right? See how this fabric is. Let's do it this way. Okay. So this is one of we'll come back to this. We'll come back to that. So here is fabric on the boat, right? So if you want to do a jelly roll race, this is what you need, not the whole boat, but you need this size fabric. So like a fat quarter will not work. Fat quarter won't work. Okay. The reason why it will not work is because this bolt of fabric, when you unroll this fabric, you will be cutting from this edge 2.5 inches up and cutting straight across all the way the whole thing. And what you cut off, and I'm gonna show you, because this is the fabric that I've already cut into jelly rolls. And I was standing over here cutting for forever. This is a jelly roll strip right here. See, here's some more that I cut. And that's this. That's this right here. It came from right here off of the bottom. This same length. So this is called width of fabric. So the whole width of your fabric, but you're going to measure up 2.5 inches up and cut. 2.5 inches from that and cut. 2.5 inches from that and cut. So that's how you make jelly roll strips. And this jelly roll strip, what's going to happen when we make our quilt, we're going to open them. Okay. We're going to open them and we're going to sew. And we're going to sew these together. All of the strips are going to be sewed together to make a quilt. So you see how long this is? This is way bigger than a fat quarter. So you have to get, like Walmart used to sell by the bolt. This is called a bolt of fabric. This is a bolt. Okay. And if you were to buy this whole thing, it's 8 yards on this. I've already cut it down, so it's not 8 yards anymore. But you have to find this amount. Not this amount, but this size fabric. So I don't know. I think Walmart still sells the 2-yard packs of fabric. Pretty sure that the 2-yard packs that they sell is this of fabric. Hey, oh, thank you, Chris Smith. That's the other thing. You're talking about 44 to 45-inch wide fabric. That's what this is. This one is 44 inches wide. This one is 44 inches wide. Because there's other fabrics. Like I have one that's 108 wide. That's too big. You want this size. 40 different patterns. You don't have to. You can, but you don't have to. Okay? Don't have to. Use what you have. If you can't afford to buy a jelly roll or you don't have a bunch of different fabrics that'll go together, then use 3 or 4 different fabrics or use all one color because you can still use one color and do a jelly roll race if you want to do it and you have a bowl that's been just sitting there. You can make a jelly roll out of it. You can make a jelly roll quilt. There's no race. Sorry, Vanessa Parnell. There's no race. It's called a jelly roll race, but it's not going to be like first one to finish. That's not what we're doing. That's just the name of what they call it, a jelly roll race. It's not a race. This is not a competition. This is getting together, having fun, sewing, and just chilling and making a quilt. Because by the time we're done, roughly 3 hours later, we will all have a quilt by the time it's done. As long as, folks take the time and they're actually sewing along with us and stuff like that, don't have to stop and go somewhere, stuff like that. If you actually sit and it took me an hour, it took me 2 hours. I think it was 2.5 hours to do a whole quilt with the jelly roll race that I did the other day. I mean, a couple of months back, but that was because I was watching the supervisor. Every so often, he would come to me and do this number right here. And so I was like, okay, baby, put the sewing machine down, put the fabric to the side, pick him up. What you want? He wanted to sit, deal with Grammy for a little bit, and he did, and that was fine. I gave him his time, his attention. Then he wanted to get down, go do something. Okay, he got down, do something. I would sew a little bit more, and then he come back. So that was why it took me that long. If I had been here by myself, no distractions whatsoever, I would have been done probably an hour and a half. Roughly. Just 3 yards of fabric cut into 2.5-inch strips. Cheaper to cut your own than buying a pre-cut jelly roll. That is correct. It is cheaper to cut it yourself. Let me tell you, you will be cutting for a good time, for a good long time. Not a long time, but you're gonna be cutting. So be prepared to, if you don't have a way to sit and cut, you will be standing on your feet, cutting fabric. FYI. I am not doing the batting and the binding. No. This is I will not be including that. This is strictly the top. This is strictly the top. Can we join the Zoom and sew something else just to hang out? I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. I'll be fine. So yeah, it's not a race, not a competition. Just to teach how to do something that I found super cool to be able to actually make a quilt. I was so excited to be able to, when I do a quilt, I'm talking about just the top part, to actually be able to do a top part to a quilt and it be done. Y'all know what it I don't know if you really know you've seen people or heard people and the time that it takes to do quilts, cutting out all the different pieces and putting the pieces together and sewing and everything gotta be pressed and just sew and all this other third and that and the other. It takes time to do a quilt. This Jelly Roll Race quilt, you can get it over and done with. You can get it over and done with. Okay. I knew what you were saying, Miss Gail. So yeah, come and hang out. Again, you can cut your own fabric. You don't have to get the fabric from me. You do not. But what I have done is I've collected a whole slew of purple shades of purple fabric that I thought would be really pretty together, um, including, this fabric. I'm excited to add this in and this other purple. So it's gonna be shades of purple. So if you're interested in the shades of purple, I will be offering it as well. Um, but if you rather not buy the other rolls I have, that's fine. It's not an issue. I promise I'm still gonna go with this fabric. Okay. So that's that. I'm excited on to do this quilting journey. I'm excited to sew. I absolutely love sewing. And who knows, I might add a little bit of bling to mine once I'm done. But for right now, I'm just looking forward to hanging out with you guys and doing something a little bit different. And having a good time. All right, y'all. It's after 11. I'm gonna have to kick kids out of my bed because, well, they're probably not in my bed. But they're probably in my, I'm gonna have to kick them out because. But they go home in the morning, tomorrow morning, 11, 12ish, something like that. So I will miss them, but the supervisor will be here, and so I get to um, be bossed around tomorrow, and I got work I gotta get done. So he's gonna be on the job tomorrow. Oh, and I got other work I gotta do tomorrow. But yeah. So thank y'all so very much. You being a piggy. Oh, Vanessa, I can't. But I did get. I must have put it up. I must have put it. I think I put the pink green out in my storage out yonder. I gotta cut that up too, actually. So you know what? I need to see if she want to come and join in. Cousin, she's AKA she wants to cook. So hey, unbiased. You were already prepping bobbins. Hilarious. You know what? I'm gonna have to put together a list of some stuff that everybody can do before. Oh, I never did see what the results of the poll was. Hold on. The results of the poll was February. Everybody is saying the majority is saying February. So um we'll look at February. So that gives us all time. Only 45 people voted though. I guess those are the ones that are interested. So I'm gonna put the poll in our Facebook as well, but it looks like it's gonna be February. And that'll give us all time. And let me get some instructions out there and lock the date in and the time and set up the Zoom and get everybody together. Okay. And make sure all the fabric is shipped out and everybody have their strips. And if anybody has any questions or need any help, we can reach out before then. Everybody will be good and ready. Okay. Thank y'all again. Oh, you gotta work. Emails. Emails. Yes, in the winter window for right now. For right now. Kai said the kitty walked across the thing. No worries. Okay. Love you guys. I'm gonna head off to bed. You guys have a great night and hopefully the rest of the week. Enjoy the rest of your week. I know you guys are going to be spending time with family and friends for those who have family and friends. So definitely have a good time. Be safe. Be safe. It'll be warm for most of us in this country. So be safe, be warm, eat a lot of good food for me because I'm trying to lose weight. I don't want to eat nothing. I don't get I'm trying to lose weight. So I'm not happy with that. But at any rate, you guys have a great night. I love y'all. And I will see you next time. And until the next time we see you, even if you're using the Cricut Easy Press or the HTB Bryant handheld press, you have happy blinging. Talk to y'all later. Bye.